Hi Capricorn, I hope that you guys are doing well. Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Okay, Capricorn. Seeing us calling judgment on a situation, this can be something work related. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. For some, I'm seeing that this is definitely work related. You may be assessing feelings that you have for something, or maybe some sort of offer that comes through for you. For some of us, this is definitely a spiritual upgrade that we're going through, for sure. Like getting in touch with nascent gifts. This is about, that word means something that something that's just developing or just showing up, and something that shows promise. Okay, so maybe we're getting in touch with some sort of spirituality, gifts that we have. I'm hearing powers, so maybe gifts and abilities that we have that we're getting in touch with. Again, I'm seeing something about going through an ascension here, Capricorn. You could also be assessing as well, like maybe after uncovering something that you're able to do, something that you've been gifted with. I'm seeing us trying to figure out the direction that we want to take this in. For some of us, if this is some sort of love offer that's coming through, I'm seeing us trying to figure out, again, what we want to do with that. I'm looking at 2 2s here. This is all about decision making. It's about being at a crossroads with something, where we want to go from that point. I'm seeing that we may have been putting something off here, like whatever decision this is that we need to make. I'm seeing us bringing a situation to an end here. Like recognizing some sort of cycle that you no longer want to be part of. Yep. For some of us, we could have been in some sort of situation with somebody that we came to recognize as not being healthy, not being sustainable, not being suitable for us any longer, and we were no longer going to be participating in this. And I'm seeing it be like, as soon as this cycle came to an end, I'm seeing it like your gifts opening up here. Again, this can be getting in touch with your gifts and abilities. I'm seeing that this has to do with I'm hearing a placement. This can be something within your birth chart, okay? I'm seeing something that has to do with intuition, psychic abilities for some. This can be healing work as well, light working, channeling, things of that nature, okay? As I said in the beginning, this is something that is just budding, I'm getting, okay? And I'm seeing us almost be like, what do I want to do with this now? You could be figuring out who you want to be working with here. Some sort of collaboration that you want to join. You could be recognizing that you have certain gifts and abilities and being like, how do I want to work these out? Who do I want to be working with? Maybe somebody, you're choosing a mentor here with something. I'm hearing a guide as well. I'm hearing guidance. I'm hearing if you needed the confirmation, you calling judgment and ending a situation here has been a karmic test for you, and that is why it led to you opening up. I'm hearing a world of your gifts. I'm hearing in touch, and I'm seeing that us also making a decision with somebody that we want to be working with, hanging out with, exchanging energy with. I'm seeing us needing to make a decision is also a karmic test here, okay? Something that needs to be done, something that we have not yet done, okay? Maybe you felt like you needed time to think about this before going ahead and making a decision. Maybe you were waiting for some type of clarity, okay? I'm seeing that you're going to be getting this, okay? Yeah. I'm for sure seeing this as being like dark night of the soul that we're going through, some sort of spiritual alignment, spiritual awakening, spiritual upgrade, downloads, okay? Things like that, something that we're transitioning out of. I'm seeing this be like you are entering into a whole new space now, Capricorn. Like, I'm just seeing your eyes being opened up to a whole nother dimension here with something. And again, I'm getting this subtle sense of like confusion. I'm also hearing mystery very strongly, something that we're getting clarity on, okay? Because I'm seeing somebody, whether this is like a piece of information that you somehow acquire or somebody physically coming through for you, I'm seeing this person giving you clarity that you need on a situation, okay? I'm seeing us being very happy about something that's come to fruition. I'm getting that this has to do with the ways that we feel in touch. It also has to do with our senses. As I said before, gifts and abilities. You could be, I'm hearing clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient, things of that nature, okay? Maybe finding out that you're psychic for some. I'm seeing us feeling very pleased with something. I'm seeing us also kind of figuring out the ways that we want to prioritize who we want to be working with. I'm also hearing who we want to be growing with. For some of us, you may be like joining some sort of community of people. And I'm seeing that like as we undergo this transformation, as we transition into the next phase of our lives here, I'm seeing that we're making progress with maybe anxiety that we had been feeling, maybe depression, maybe not being able to sleep, things of that nature, things going on with mental health, stuff like that, okay? I'm almost seeing it too, like before you were able to make a certain decision, there could have been things that were really dragging you down. Maybe you felt really off. Maybe you felt secluded in a certain way. Maybe you were just feeling like you didn't belong. Like almost like you weren't identifying with things and you didn't really know why you weren't connecting with those things. And I'm almost seeing it like as we go through this experience, I'm seeing something really change, like in general. I'm hearing physically for some of us, and especially with mental health and with our outlook in relation to our place in the world around us. It's like finding some sort of missing piece that's really opening doors for you. And something that maybe you didn't even know you were looking for, or maybe something that you didn't even know was possible before, Cap. I'm seeing a lot of Pluto energy, and that's all I'm looking at. It's Scorpio and Pluto here, which is all about major life transformations that we go through. And Pluto is also about getting to the bottom of things to understand what they look like at their, I'm hearing, original core. It's like uncovering these mysteries of life, and I'm hearing truth seeking as well. This is Scorpio energy. And this can also speak on spiritual enlightenment, going through ascensions, getting in touch with gifts and abilities that you have. I'm hearing powers again. This is like special gifts that you have. I'm seeing us going to hermit mode here. Hermit mode in tarot is about when you unplug, when you disconnect, when you go within. You may be seeing people less frequently. It's like going through a period of like meditation, uncovering things, the discoveries that you make when you're alone. I'm hearing on your own time. It's like the opposite of going out and socializing, because you need that introspective, reflective time, okay? And when you are in that space, this is how we find the hermit. Originally in tarot, that little light that he has there, that he is seeking within his little lantern, when he looks within, that light is given to him by the high priestess. So this is all about what we find, again, when we look within, like secret truths that we're uncovering, mysteries, things like that. It's like uncovering the secrets of the 12th house. And that's all about like things that are hidden or things that are less tangible, mysticism, psychology, things like that. And I'm seeing this almost bridging a gap in a way. There could also be somebody that you're coming into contact with that that you're coming to learn about. Somebody that you feel led to as you walk along this path of self-discovery, I'm hearing. I'm looking at the high priestess popping out here. You could be learning about somebody that you are meant to be working with in relation to your spirituality and spiritual discoveries, I'm hearing. This can also be you uniting different aspects of yourself. Like this can be you assimilating something in relation to your gifts and spiritual awakening that you're going through. But I'm seeing it almost be like the hermit and the high priestess coming together. So this can be like this relationship between you and yourself here. I'm also hearing Scorpio. I'm looking at Virgo's card, and I'm also looking at the moon. I'm hearing Pisces very strongly. And if we're talking about archetypal energy, when we look at Pisces, when we look at, which is Neptune, when we look at the Hanged Man, it's all about seeing things from a different perspective and walking away with an enlightened point of view. It's like problem solving as well. I'm seeing this be a wish fulfillment. Whatever this is that is like colliding here and melting together. Again, this could be something like when you have downtime and that alone time that you need to yourself, where you're reflecting and meditating, you could be discovering certain, like, I'm hearing powers again. This keeps coming through, like certain abilities that you have, psychic abilities that you have, like information that you can receive. I'm hearing channeling very strongly for some Capricorn. You know what? This is reminding me so much of a very particular placement. I think it's every 102 years, there is this connection between is it Neptune and Uranus? Hold on. I need to look this up so I can give you accurate information, because this is really reminding me of that. Give me 1 second, Cap. Now, this is not going to apply to everybody. It's just those of us that have been born within within a close time frame, okay? I don't know how many years this is, but yeah. It's okay. It's Uranus conjunct Neptune. Those of us that have been born within the time frame where we have that, it gives you a very special type of ability, okay? I'm gonna look this up more. This is so interesting that this is coming through. Okay, Uranus conjunct Neptune. This conjunction came within a 9-degree orb in November 1988, was exact in February, August, and October of 1993, and stayed in orb until 1998. So from 1988 to 1998, there is this very, very particular, it's a very rare alignment. It says that it occurs every 168 years. It has to do with identification with the collective mind and group consciousness. Let me look more into this. I've read a lot about this. I've read a lot about this in general, Capricorn, but it's about being in touch with gifts in the collective unconsciousness in a way where like something huge is expanding. Because when you talk about Uranus energy, this is a lot about it's about our future. It's about the collective. It's about many things, but it's about advancing in general in the ways that we do. This can be with technology, but this can also be in general with a sense of consciousness. It's about inventiveness as well. It's about initiating things. I'm hearing fire starter so strongly. And when we talk about Neptune, this is about mysticism. This is about the 12th house. It's about the collective unconscious, and about connecting with spirituality, connecting with the divine. I'm hearing Pisces, Christ consciousness is what I'm hearing, okay? This is like a divine sense of consciousness that we get connected to, where we have the ability to understand something in a very expansive way, where the people that were born, there are always other aspects. So if you weren't born within this time, there are still many other things that can allude to having spiritual gifts. But this is one that is, again, very rare if you were born within that time. And it's about waking up. It's about rising together. And this is, I'm hearing a very special formation. Very interesting, Capricorn. It's basically about people going through, I'm hearing mass ascension. I'm almost seeing like somebody looking within, going through some sort of overload here with this. I'm hearing self-discovery. I'm getting that there could be, I'm hearing a connected spirit. Like this can be another person that you're coming into contact with, that maybe, like if you believe in star seeds and all of that, maybe somebody that you have had a past life with, maybe somebody that you came from the same place from originally. This is very interesting, Capricorn. I'm seeing somebody be like, even though this feels like a stressful situation to me, because things can go in many different types of ways, and I don't know what the outcome of this is going to be, I'm still going to come through and do this. And I'm seeing somebody come through and communicate with somebody here. Okay, so for those of us that we were speaking in the earlier part of the reading in relation to some sort of ending that we had, this is very Mercury retrograde. Somebody that we had felt very close to in the past. I'm seeing that we have information that we needed in relation to this person, okay? And something that was going down in the relationship, something that you may not have called out with this person. I'm seeing that we're recognizing something about somebody's behavior. I'm seeing them come through. For some of us, this can be like if you were dealing with somebody that was in the Five of Swords energy and they were feeling stressful to you. I'm almost seeing like somebody come through, and even though like you may feel very close with somebody and feel a very deep emotional connection with somebody, it's like even though you felt stressed out by this person and you recognize that when you look within, you may be making some sort of offer to them or messaging them with something, some sort of information. It's like, I'm hearing, I know what you are, I know who you are, I know what you did. Capricorn. I'm seeing you come out here as the High Priestess. I don't know. For some of us, I don't know if you're actually going to say what you know about what somebody did, okay? Because I'm seeing like somebody, I'm definitely getting somebody being deceptive with you, somebody lying to you, something that you are fully aware of, okay? I'm also hearing somebody you know very well, and I'm seeing that justice is coming through to take care of whoever this person is. I'm also hearing frequency, whatever frequency this is. Like, I'm seeing it almost be like you knew what somebody did, and whether or not you called something out, I'm seeing you hold this truth close to the chest here, and I'm seeing it be a wish fulfillment that there would be some sort of karmic justice, and I'm seeing that there is. You intuitively know about this as well. You could also have recognized somebody as a twin flame or as like some sort of soulmate, but also recognize narcissistic traits within this person and just been like, it is what it is, and I recognize that, know that I can't be a part of it anymore, but you're understanding why you felt so attached and so close to this person, and been like, you know what, it's time to walk away, and like karma's just going to happen, and that's enough for me. And I'm seeing karma come through for this person. It's like, I'm getting that whoever this person is that tried to be deceptive with you, lied, cheated, like really took advantage, I'm seeing in harmful ways, okay? Whatever this person did to you, the universe sees everything. And I'm hearing, so do I. Like Capricorn, so do you. I'm seeing here. Yeah, this is somebody from the past that we had a dynamic with. Again, like recognizing why you felt so stressed out. I'm hearing depleted within that dynamic that you had with this person. It's like, I'm hearing we're supposed to be best friends. Capricorn. Like you really had love for this person, for real. Felt very attracted to them, like definitely saw them as a partner, as a counterpart. Again, I'm getting something about like feeling super attracted to this person. But what was hidden was narcissistic tendencies, I'm seeing. But this is something that when you get in touch with your intuition and your higher knowing, you know this already. Like, I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. You know this already, Capricorn. This was somebody you were dealing with, but somebody that, this can even be somebody that put on a front, like they were somebody intuitive or in touch with spirituality, and it's like behind it, I'm seeing them be like in a really narcissistic energy, but this is something going on subconscious with them. But I'm seeing them put in a lot of work to hide this aspect of themselves. But I'm seeing something coming to light now about this person. Maybe something that you're consciously accepting, I'm hearing. I'm feeling like really nervous within my body. Like I feel kind of shivery. Like this person could have elicited a lot of anxiety. Like you could have actually been feeling like mentally stuff was going on with you. Like you could have felt like you were going through some sort of mental breakdown, or you were having physical manifestations when you were in a relationship with this person. It has to do with their energy, because it's very much out of alignment. But they didn't know who you are, Capricorn. I'm getting. And I'm seeing us being very happy about some sort of justice that's happening. For some of us, this can be with a company. I'm also hearing a co-worker for some. But I'm seeing us moving into a place where, regardless of the ways that you're bringing justice to this situation, I'm seeing you end up as the King of Pentacles here, which is somebody reliable. I'm also hearing tough very strongly, like somebody that is going to get through this, somebody that is going to persevere, and you remain as that stable rock, you remain as that trustworthy person. I'm also hearing partner very strongly. Okay, my friends. Oh, I'm also getting for some too that like as you get more in touch with your gifts and as you've been discovering them, this could have put you in touch with some sort of line of work that you want to be doing. I'm getting that too. Like it could have been, this could have been a catalyst for you to enter into some sort of career arena, okay? Maybe something that was different from what you were doing before, and something that you're really excelling within, okay? All right, my friends, we are going to end it there. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Bye, Cap.